Welcome to New Paltz News. I'm your host, Jason Rinaldi, and here's the top story we'll be covering for the hour. Across the SUNY New Paltz campus, faculty and staff are in an uproar because they haven't had a contract in 21 months and counting. Because of the lack of contracts for the staff, the people who work for the SUNY New Paltz college education system have not seen any sort of pay raise since July of 2016. Professors got together for a sign-making event in preparation for the rally on Tuesday. Students and professors alike joined together in the UUP rally outside of the Haggerty Administration Building to show their discontent. With the cost of living in the Hudson Valley skyrocketing and the salaries staying stagnant, the numbers just aren't adding up. We spoke with a handful of well-known professors at SUNY New Paltz, and here's what they had to say about the issue at hand.
In general, our previous contract was really bad. Over a 4-year period, we got a 0%, 0%, 2%, 2% increase. And that averages to about a 1% increase on our salary per year, which even with the ridiculously low inflation we've been seeing didn't even keep up for inflation.
Effectively what that meant was that we lost the ability to pay for things that we need to survive, like rent or a mortgage, like car payments, like student loan payments, of which many of us still have, including myself. So the contract is going to determine effectively how well we will be compensated. And if we get a bad contract, we will be badly compensated, and it will be harder then to live and work in this particular area and do the work we want to do to help out our students. So besides teaching, I do research. So I do research on state building interventions as a professor of international relations.
Yeah, I'm not quite driving for Uber yet, even though I will say I got the email from Uber the other day, and I was like, I wonder what that would pay. I write textbooks.
I'm mom. I have a 3-year-old at home. I used to do fun things like knit. I actually have had a couple of part-time jobs since I've been here.
So in this contract, we want a fair contract. We want to be adequately compensated for the work that we do. We feel that we're not adequately compensated right now. I don't get paid enough money to live in New Paltz. I live in Kingston, a city that's about 25 to 30 minutes away.
So, I mean, if I were going to direct anyone at anyone, I would probably have to say that it was Governor Cuomo. He's the one that negotiates our contracts. He has the ability to basically put pressure on the legislature to be able to act.
I think that he has been terrible with education in general. I think that he has been very clear that he's the kind of elected official who is looking toward his next step. I haven't seen anything that he's done that has really been for the greater good. It looks he does stuff that is for him.
So the governor needs to give us a fair contract, and he needs to increase funding for SUNY. If he did those things, then SUNY New Paltz would be a better place for us to work. It would be better for us in terms of how we provide services to our students, in terms of how we teach them, how we mentor them and support them. We would be able to do all of those things. But his refusal to fund SUNY or give us a contract prevents us from doing a lot of that as well.
We make less than the national average, far less. I think it's something like 20% less than the national average. And we even make less than other SUNY schools, And so not only are we not competitive with institutions across the United States for talent, we're not even competitive within SUNY anymore.
The UUP contracts need to be fixed. Without them, professors will go elsewhere, causing the decline of the education system. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more updates.